and we discussed till where is, so for 7 a.m. we started Power Pivot and we are discussing about DAX functions. DAX functions. Still where we discussed this? We discussed till. So there are different categories of functions I listed here. We discussed about text functions, logical functions, date and time functions, filter functions, and mathematical and statistical functions. The last category of functions we have is time intelligence functions. Important category of functions we'll discuss today. What is time intelligence functions? Time intelligence functions. Let me copy the notepad I have here. The last category of functions is time intelligence functions. So time intelligence means doing the calculation over a period of dates or over a period of time. We call it as time intelligence, guys. Look at this here. Time intelligence functions. What time intelligence means? Time intelligence means doing the calculations. Time intelligence means doing the calculation over a period of times or dates. Period of times or dates, we call it as time intelligence. What they'll ask you is, let me open Power BI Desktop. Sorry, let me open Power BI Desktop. When I click on it, it will open Power BI Desktop. Let me load the orders table. They given the orders table to me. So let me load it. Just close this start screen. Let me load orders table. Click on get data, Excel. I have that Excel in D drive, this PC, D drive, source files. I have the Excel in sample. This is the Excel which I want to connect. Sample Superstore. Click on open. Click on open. It will show different tables you have in that Excel. Just select the table which you want. Just let me bring the orders table for now. Click on load. Click on load. Look at this. Now what my client is asking to show here is, once after giving the orders table, they're asking to show me current year sales, show me year-wise sales. In a visual, client is asking to show me year-wise sales and year-over-year growth. They're asking to show what? Just give me 1 second. They're asking me to show year-wise sales and year-over-year growth. Year-over-year growth. Fine. So they're asking me to show year-wise sales and year-over-year growth. In the visual, I want to show year-wise sales and year-over-year growth. So to show year-wise sales here, I can simply go to the order date column, and I'll drag year. I'll drag year. Just I'll go and drag the year from the order date. I can see what are the different years data I have. And I want to show year-wise sales. I can go to the sales table. I can drag the sales. So I'm able to show each year how much sales you're getting, right? Each year, how much sales you're getting, we're able to show it. Once you show year-wise sales, this time client is asking to show, compare current year sales with previous year sales and show me the growth. Along with the year-wise sales, they're asking to show year-over-year growth here. YOY growth, year-over-year growth. So to get the year-over-year growth, I need to compare current year sales with previous year sales. I need to get the growth. Usually the formula for year-over-year growth is current year sales minus previous year sales divided by previous year sales. Right. I want to get the previous year sales. So previous year, how many days you will have? Previous year, 365 days we have. So for group of days, whenever you need some values, whenever we need to get some values for group of days, so we need to go with what here? For group of days, whenever we need to get some values, we need to go and use time intelligence functions. Time intelligence functions are helpful to do some calculations over a period of times or dates. We'll see. So previous quarter, I want to compare current quarter sales with previous quarter. Previous quarter is a group of dates. Whenever we need a calculation on group of dates, we will go and use time intelligence functions, guys. Just 1 second. So someone is telling my voice is breaking. Is it true? Is my voice is breaking? Someone tell me, please.
No, sir. It's
No,
clear.
it is fine, right?
No, it is.
Right. So for who is telling that my voice is breaking, please rejoin again. Fine. So to perform the time intelligence we need a date column to perform the calculation. Time intelligence functions will need a date column to perform the calculations. See, look at this here. I'll try to derive previous year sales now. I'll try to derive previous year sales to get the year-over-year growth. The formula for previous year sales is, so select the table. Previous year means last year 365 days. I want the data. I need to go and create a measure. Click on new measure. Click on new measure, and I can give the measure name anything here. PY sales I am giving simply. Previous year sales, PY sales I am giving here. I can just go and write the formula. How can I write the formula here? Just to get the previous year sales, calculate. I need to write some filter condition. That is the reason I'm using calculate. What I need to calculate? I need to calculate sum of sales. I need to calculate sum of sales for what? Previous year. There is a function with the name previous year function. This previous year function returns a previous year. Returns a previous year. For that previous year, it will calculate the sum of sales. It will calculate the sum of sales. Look at this year. Previous year. I need to pass for every time intelligence function. We mandatorily need to pass date parameter, date column as an argument. Date column as an argument. Just I can pass some data, dim date of. So for now, order date I'll pass it. Order date I'll pass it. Just close this. Close this. So usually when you drag this measure to here, current year is 2014. When current year is 2014, previous year function will return 2013 here. 2013 here. So for 2013, it will try to create sum of sales here. So when it is for this row, the current year is 2015. This function will return 2014. This will give sum of sales for 2014 year. But when I drag this here, it is not giving the right values. The formula is no doubt it is correct, but we are not getting the values in the output. Read the points carefully here. Time intelligence functions will need a date column to perform the calculations. To perform the calculations, time intelligence functions need a date column, guys. Need a date column. This date column should contain unique values. This date column should contain no null values and continuous date to get the accurate results. Now I am not getting the accurate results. The problem is why you are not getting the accurate results is the date column I'm passing is not satisfying these conditions. What is the date column I'm going to pass? It need to satisfy these three conditions. It should contain unique values, no null values, and continuous dates. Currently, I'm passing a date column called order data to this previous year function. So it need to satisfy three conditions. It should contain unique values. I don't have unique values here. I have duplicate values here. Duplicate values here. So first condition is not satisfying. First condition is not satisfying. I don't have unique values. And second condition is it should contains no null values. Yes, luckily I don't have any null values here. If you have any null values, it will show on the top here somewhere. I don't have null values. And the third one it need to satisfy is it should contains continuous dates. I have the data from starting from 3rd Jan, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th is missing here. Look at this. 8th January is missing. 8th January is missing. So I don't even have continuous dates also. What? I don't even have continuous dates also. Only second condition it is satisfying. It is not even satisfying third condition also. So when any date column is not satisfying any one condition, you don't get accurate results. Basically, the columns which are there in the transaction tables like this, they never satisfy the three conditions which you are talking about. Then what we need to do? In these cases, where we will find a date column which will satisfy these three conditions. So you will find a date column in date dimension table which will satisfy the above three conditions. Such kind of date column you can find in the date dimension. To make DAX time intelligence functions work properly, set dimension table as mark as date table. So you need to set date table as mark as date table. First, I'll bring the date dimension table here. Before I bring it, so I said that sometimes date dimension table will be provided by our clients. Sometimes if they are not providing, we need to create by ourselves. If they are not providing, what I need to do, guys? I need to create myself. This time, the date dimension table is provided by my client. Click on get data, Excel. So it is there in my D drive. It is there here. I'll select it. I'll bring it. Dim underscore date. Click on load. Click on load. Right, once you bring the date dimension table, first thing you need to do is right click on the date dimension table, mark as date table. Click on mark as date table. So when you click on mark as date table, it will ask select a column to be used for the data. The column must be of the data type date and must contain only unique values. So in the date table, you'll find one column called date column, which will satisfy all the three conditions. This date column will satisfy. It will contains unique values. It will contains no null values. It will contains continuous dates. Continuous dates. Dates. Now let me go and mark this as date table. Right click on it, mark as date table, and I can select the date column here. Click on date. It will validate successfully. When I press OK, so it will check, guys. It will check the conditions. When you are marking as date table, when you pass the date column, for the date column, it will check the conditions. Now, the requirement is, as soon as you got the date column, you got the date column, you need to create the visual and you need to show year-wise sales. To show year-wise sales, how you will do that? We need to take always year from the date table. We need to take always sales from the sales table. Right? So whenever you have the date table, we need to take our date related columns from date table only. So when I want to show order date year-wise sales, I need to establish the link between these two tables based on order date and date. Based on order date and date. Drag the order date on top of the date. Drag the order date on top of the date. Look at this here. As soon as you establish the relationship, I can go and show year-wise sales here. Let me take one visual. And here I'll try to show year-wise sales. Just go to the date table, drag the year, and go to the sales table, orders table, drag the sales, which can show year-wise sales. So now I want previous year sales. So I can, instead of directly using implicit measure, I can even go and create explicit measure here to get this value. So to get the sum of sales, you can select this, go to the table tools, click on measure, click on new measure. I want to calculate sum of sales. I'll take just sum function here. I'll pass sales column. Just close this, press enter. So you can even use explicit measure here. Both are same. I'll remove it. Just I'm using it. Let me go to the format. I'll change some style here to have the better look. Fine. Fine. Now I got some data here. I want to show current year sales. Year-wise sales I'm showing. I want to derive previous year sales. To get the growth, first I need to derive previous year sales. This time you can derive the previous year sales easily, guys. This time you can derive the previous year sales easily. Let me show you. How can I derive previous year sales? I'll go and derive previous year sales now. To derive the previous year sales, just select the table, click on new measure. So we know the formula to get the previous year sales. What is the formula, guys? Just you need to use calculate function. So why? Because I need to pass some filter condition, and what I need to calculate is sum of sales, and what is my filter condition is previous year, and I need to pass a date column. I said that we need to pass a date column, dim date of data. So this argument is optional, guys. Year and date is optional. Just ignore it. Just close this, press enter. Now it will give accurately correct results. It given previous year sales correctly now. For 2014, previous year is 2013. I don't have any data for 2013. For 2015, current year is 4,70,000 it is doing. And previous year is 4,84,000 it is doing. 4,84,000. 4,84,000 it is doing. Right? So now I'm getting the previous year sales successfully here. When you are having the previous year sales, I can write the growth formula. I can go and write year-over-year growth formula just to show whether it is showing correctly or not. I derived it. I dragged into the formula here. I dragged into the visual here. So now I am able to get the previous year sales. Let me write the formula for growth. Select the orders table. I want percentage. So if you want to derive percentage, you need to create a new measure again. So measure, I need to get percentage. I can give the formula name as year-over-year growth, guys. So let me go and write the formula. I can use divide function. So in the divide, we can pass some numerator and we can pass some denominator. Divide, numerator and denominator, I can pass it. I can pass some numerator and I can pass some denominator here. In the numerator, I said that percentage sales. In the numerator, I want to get current year sales minus previous year sales divided by previous year sales. So in the numerator this and the denominator this. So I have current year sales. This formula will give current year sales. Sum of sales will give current year sales. I'll use that. And minus previous year sales. PY sales will give previous year sales. To create this measure, I'm using some other measures which are already there. Yes, to create one measure, we can use other measures. Current year sales minus previous year sales, comma, in the denominator, what you want? I want previous year sales, PY sales. So just close the bracket. So this is my numerator and this is my denominator. I need to multiply this with 100. So I know that it is not required to multiply it in the formula bar, and we can do it. We have other alternative way. So when you click on this, it will calculate the measure and you can see it. You need to multiply this result with 100. Select this, go to the measure tools, click on percentage. Look at this here. 2015, it have a sales of 4,70,000. And when you compare with 14 is 4,84,000. 4,84,000 is a bigger one when compared to this. So what percentage? Look at this here. So when compared to previous year, this year we are doing less sales. When compared to previous year, this year we are doing less sales. How much less sales you are doing? Around 3% less sales we are doing. Minus 2.83% less sales we are doing. Same way, in 2017-16 we are doing 6,09,000. When you compare with 15 we are doing 4,70,000. When compared to previous year, this year we are doing more sales. How much more sales you are doing? Around 30% more sales we are doing. Around 30% more sales we are doing. So like this, I want to understand when compared to previous year, how much more we are doing, how much less we are doing. How much more we are doing, how much less we are doing. We need to understand this. Just give me 1 second of time. Stop. Oh, it is not stopping. Just 1 second. So everyone just rejoin again. I'll stop the meeting and I'll start it again. Everyone rejoin again. I'll stop the meeting, I'll start it again. Everyone rejoin again.
Muted.
Next, and it need to show March. And Q2, it need to show April 1st, May and June. April, May, June it need to show. But unfortunately here, it is not showing in the same order. Look at this here. First it is showing April, then June, then May. What happens is, it will sort the data based on alphabetical order. So in Q1, F will come first, then J, then M. Okay, once after Q1, in the Q2, A will come first, then J, then M. And in the Q3, A will come first, J will come next, and S will come next. Usually in the Q3, first I need to have July, then August, then September, then September. In this order, I need to have it. What I can do, guys, now it is not sorting the data based on month number. It is sorting the data based on characters. So I want 2011 Q1 January, 2011 Q1 February, 2011 Q1 March. So I want in the proper order. So by default, it will sort based on month name. But I don't want to sort the month name. I want to sort the months based on the month number. There is month number. I want to sort based on month number. Month name, when you sort based on month number, you'll get proper results here. What you need to do is select the month name column here. Keep in mind, in the fields pane, select the month name column. In the column tools, you'll buy sort by column. In the column tools, you'll see sort by column. I need to sort the month name. I need to sort the month name based on month number. Just click on month. Month number. What I need to do, guys, I need to sort month name based on month number. Select the month name, go to the column tools. So go to the sort by column, sort the month name column based on month number column. Just click on this. I want to sort the month name column based on month number column. When I click on it, you'll get proper order now. Look at this. Now I'm getting Q1 January, February, March, Q2 April, May, June, Q3 July, August, September. I'm getting in proper order. I want year wise, quarter wise, month wise, and day wise sales I want to show. Day wise sales. I'll drag sum of sales here. So which is showing year wise, quarter wise, month wise, day wise sales. And I want to show here cumulative totals for each month. Cumulative totals for each month. When I'm seeing the data till January 9th, I need to sum the values starting from that month till 9th, and I need to show the cumulative total here, sum of sales. So I want to show the cumulative totals till that month. So when I see the data till January 30, it need to sum all these values, and I need to show it. If I need to see the data till January 31st, it need to sum all these values, it need to show it. Cumulative total, it need to show it. To get the cumulative totals, we have a function with the name total MTD. Total MTD will give month to date sales. Total MTD will give what? Month to date sales. Let me show you here. Month to date sales. So I want to get the cumulative totals till month. For that, what you need to do is, I need to sum the values in that month. So you need to create one measure. Click on new measure. So I can give the measure name as total MTD, month to date sales. To get total MTD, month to date sales, there is a function called total MTD function. I need to use it. So what I need to calculate month to date? You need to write expression first. Till month to date, I need to calculate sum of sales. Sum of sales. Month to date, I need to calculate sum of sales. I said that for every time intelligence function, we need to pass second argument as data. Just go and pass second argument as data. Second argument as data. You can just write data. So a date column, dim date of date. The which date column I need to take? Dim date of date. And third column, if you want to write any filter condition, you can write it. But I don't want to write any filter condition now. Just ignore it. These optional parameters, just ignore them. Just close this, press enter. This will calculate what you know. It will calculate running totals or cumulative totals for each month. So total MTD will give running totals or cumulative totals for each month. Running totals or cumulative totals for each month. Just go here and drag total MTD, guys, which will give the running totals for each month. Look at this. For first day, it is showing same data. Whenever on the next day, it will sum these two values, it is giving it. Whenever till January 10th, it will sum all the values till here, it will give the output. Look at this here. It is showing correctly 16.45 plus 288. How much it will come? 304. So when you sum these three values, how much it will come? 324. When I sum all these four values, how much you will get? This. Like this, it will do the cumulative totals till where? It will do the cumulative totals till that month. Look at this, till January 31st, it is doing the cumulative total. You can simply tell that in 2014 year, in the January month till 31st, this is my sales. These are the running totals. Or else in 2014 till January 26, starting from that month till the date, what is the sales I'm getting? This is the sales I'm getting. I can show it, running totals. So when month is changing from January to February, the totals got resetted here. It is starting again from scratch. For February 4th, it will sum these four values, it will show the value, right? It will sum the four values, it will show the values. So it will give month-wise cumulative totals. Sometimes they'll ask, I want to do the cumulative totals till quarter. When you want to do the cumulative totals till quarter, there is a function called what? Total QTD. This time total QTD will give the running totals till each quarter. Total QTD will give the running totals till each quarter. So let me show you how to get the running totals for each quarter. So for getting the cumulative totals for each quarter, you just want to select the table and you need to click on measure again. So this time, simple. I want running totals till quarter. I'm giving it as total QTD. Q means quarter to date. So full form is M means month, T means to, D means date, month to date. QTD means quarter to date cumulative total. So just go and write total QTD here, total QTD, and to the total QTD, what you need to calculate? Sum of sales I need to calculate for total QTD. And what is the date column? The dim date of date. Dim date of date. Just check this, close this, press enter. This time when I drag total QTD here, total QTD, it will not reset when the month change. MTD, when month is changing from January to February, what it is doing? It is resetting. But QTD, when month is changing from January to February, it will still do the cumulative totals. It will still do the cumulative totals. So till February 4th, what is the sales means? Starting from January 1st till February 4th, it will show the value. It will show the value. So till where it will do the cumulative total sales? QTD till where it will do the cumulative total sales? QTD will do the cumulative totals till March 31st, till quarter. Look at this, still it is doing the cumulative total. So if someone asks you in 2014 Q1 starting from 1st January to March 26th, what is the sales? You can simply tell that this is the sales. It is doing cumulative totals. Till where it will do the cumulative totals is till Q1 it can do the cumulative totals. Q1. Total in the Q1 for 2014 we are getting 74,000 sales. When Q1 is changing to Q2, the value got reset. QTD also reset. When month is changing from March to April, MTD is also reset. MTD also resetted here. MTD also resetted here. Fine, guys. The next one is so you see now you are saying day wise, right? Or else the same QTD I will use like this. I'll try to show year wise, quarter wise, month wise sales. So this time I'm seeing only three levels: month wise sales. Let me copy the format painter. Month wise, I want sum of sales. And here also, where is this? Here also I can go and drag this total QTD. Total QTD here also I can drag it, which can give the cumulative totals. Look at this. Here also I can do the QTD guess. So January month, what is the sales amount you are getting? January and February together, what is the sales you are getting? January, February, March, 3 together, what is the sales? So you can see total Q1 how much it is. And same way Q2, when Q1 is changing to Q2, the value got resetted. April month, what is the sales? April and May together, what is the sales? April, May, June together, what is the sales? It will do the cumulative totals for each quarter. At this level also you can show it, month wise also, or else day wise also you can do the cumulative total. Same formula. Sometimes they will ask you to show cumulative totals till year. They want the cumulative totals till that year end. So to get the cumulative totals till year, there is a function called total YTD. Total YTD will give the cumulative totals till the year end. Till the year end. Let me show how to get the cumulative totals till year end. Till the year. Just simple. Select this, click on new measure. This time I need to use total YTD, guys. This time I need to use what? Total YTD. So just this time total YTD. What I need to calculate? Year to date, sum of sales, and what is the date column? Dim date of date. Dim date of date. Just close this, press enter. This formula will calculate running totals till year. In this, when the quarter is changing from Q1 to Q2, QTD is resetting. I don't want to reset. I want to still do the cumulative totals. Just I can do what? I can go and drag. I can go and drag total YTD here. YTD. When I go here, look at this. So January, how much sales we have? January and February, how much sales? January, February, March, how much sales? February, March, April, how much sales? All. So it is not resetting. YTD, when the quarter is changing, it is not resetting. It is still doing cumulative totals. It will do till where means till the year. Complete till December 2014. What is the sales? You can tell it. Till December, in 2014 till November, what is the sales? In 2014 till August, what is the sales? You can get the cumulative total here. But when the year is changing from 2014 to 15, the value is resetting again. The value is resetting again, right? So this is YTD, guys. Whenever we need to get year to date cumulative totals, running totals or cumulative totals, you need to use total YTD function. The next one is, I need to compare current day sales with previous day sales. Sometimes in a visual, we need to compare current day sales with previous day sales. We need to get the growth. So I have a visual here. I need to compare current day sales with previous day sales. Let's take an example. I have year wise, quarter wise, month wise, day wise sales. Day wise sales. I need to compare current day sales with previous day sales. When you want to compare current day sales with previous day sales, in this visual, I need to compare the current day sales with the previous day sales. I need to get the day by day growth. Day by day growth. So when you want to compare current day sales with previous day sales, there is a function called previous day. So if you want to get the previous day sales, same function. Previously I created previous year sales. To get the previous year sales, we use calculate. What I need to calculate? Sum of sales. For what I need to calculate? Previous year. This previous year will give previous year sales, guys. And this time there is previous day. This previous day will give previous day sales. When you are in 2014 January 3rd, it will give 2014 January 2nd data. January 2nd data it will give. So when you are in January 4th, it will give January 3rd data. Previous day sales it will give, so that you can compare current day sales with previous day sales. Here, it is not mandatory that you need to show the previous year sales in the visual. This previous year sales, just to write this formula, we derived it, and to show it, I dragged it. If you think that you don't need this previous year sales here, you can even remove it. I'm just showing year wise sales. I'm showing year over year growth. Still, it will show the result. To make it clear, we can even add previous year sales also. To make it clear, we can even add previous year sales also. The same way here, I want to derive previous day. I need to compare current day sales with previous day sales. To get the previous day, simple, select this, click on new measure. So the measure name is PD sales, previous day sales. To get the previous day sales, calculate what I need to calculate, sum of sales. For what I need sum of sales, previous day. And you need to pass one date column. The date column is dim date of date. Just take this, close this, and this is the formula, guys. When I run this, this will give the previous day sales. Just let me go and drag that PD sales. When I drag in which table I created it, PD sales. When I drag the PD sales here, look at this. For January 3rd, previous day is January 2nd. I don't have data. For January 4th, the sales is this. Previous day for January 4th is January 3rd data. Everywhere for January 10th, the sales is this. Previous day for January 10th is January 9th. You are seeing January 9th data here. When I have current day sales, when I have previous day sales, I can get percentage day over day growth. I can get it. What is the formula? Current day sales minus previous day sales divided by previous day sales into 100 will give the growth. Will give the growth of day by day. So day by day, very rarely they'll ask you. The next one is they might ask you to show month by month, month over month growth. I want to show year wise, quarter wise, month wise sales, year wise, quarter wise, month wise sales. I want to get month over month growth. So I want to compare current month sales with previous month sales. I want to get the growth. First of all, if you want to get month over month growth, first you need to calculate previous month sales. Select this, go to the table tools, click on new measure. Click on new measure. I want to get what here? Month over, first previous month sales. PM sales I want to calculate. To get the previous month sales, calculate. What I need to calculate? I need to calculate sum of sales. For what? Previous month. To get previous month, there is a function with the name what? Previous month. I can take previous month. I can pass the date column. From which date column? Dim underscore date of date. For every time intelligence function, you need to pass the date column. And when I press enter, it will give the previous month sales. Simply, I can drag it. I can see. So for January month, this is the sales. Previous month for January is 2013 December. For 2014 January, previous month is what? 2013 December. 2030 December sales, we don't have it. It is not showing. So for February, this is the sales. February, this is the sales. For 2014 February, this is the sales. Previous month is January. January sales is this. It is showing here January sales. When I have current month and previous month, I can get month over month sales. So we know that month over month formula. What is the formula, guys? Just select this, click on new measure. Month over month growth I need. Percentage MOM growth. I need to show percentage MOM growth. To show percentage MOM growth, what I need to write? So divide function. In the numerator, I want current month sales. Sum of sales will give current month sales minus PM sales will give previous month sales divided by PM sales. PM sales. This is my numerator and this is denominator. Just close this and you need to multiply that result with 100. Just drag MOM and select this measure. Go and click on percentage. So you can get percentage growth here. Percentage growth. It will compare current month sales with the previous month sales and it will give the percentage. So this we are doing less sales. February we are doing less sales when compared to January. How much less you are doing? We can give the percentage. And March we are doing lot of sales when compared to this. And how much percentage it is? How much percentage more it is doing? We can present it, guys. Fine. Now we can present it. Now what I'll do is, so sometimes what they'll ask you is, they'll ask you to compare current quarter sales with previous quarter and they'll ask you to show the quarter over quarter growth. So they'll ask you to show year wise, quarter wise sales, year wise, quarter wise sales. They'll ask you to compare current quarter sales with previous quarter sales and they'll ask you to show the growth. I want to derive previous quarter sales here. and I want to show the growth. I can select this, click on new measure. How to get previous quarter sales? Simple. Say previous quarter sales. To get the previous quarter sales, just use calculate sum of sales for what this time? Previous quarter. Previous quarter. And you need to pass one date column here, that is dim date of date. Dim date of date. Just close this, press enter. It will give what this time? This will give previous quarter sales, guys. Just drag this, it will give previous quarter sales. For 2014 Q2, this is the sales. For Q2, Q1 sales is this. I can compare current quarter sales with previous quarter sales. So same formula again. How you written the formula month over month growth? How you written the formula current year sales minus previous year sales divided by previous year sales? Current month sales divided by minus previous month sales divided by previous month sales. Same way, even quarter over quarter growth is also same formula, guys. Percentage QOQ sales. If you want to get percentage QOQ sales, just use divide function. Current quarter sales, sum of sales will give current quarter sales, minus PQ sales will give previous quarter sales, divided by PQ sales will give previous quarter sales. Just close this. You need to multiply this result with 100. Just drag this and select this. Go to the measure tools. Click on percentage, guys. It will tell you. Look at this. In 2014 Q2 we are doing 86,000 sales. So when you compare with Q1 is 74,000. When you compare this with this, you are doing 16% more sales. 16% more sales. Right, guys. 16% more sales you are doing. So like this, you can get the quarter over quarter growth. So we seen all this. Next one is previous month we seen. Previous month we seen. And previous quarter we seen. Previous quarter we seen. Previous quarter we seen. And previous year, how to get the previous year sales and how to get the year over year growth we seen, guys. So next one is next day. So you have previous day, right? Opposite to previous day is next day. Whenever I want to compare current day sales with next day sales, look at this. I have day wise sales here. Somewhere here, I have day wise sales. I want to compare current day sales with next day sales. So when you want to compare current day sales with next day sales, you have a next day function. Next day function will give the next day sales. Very rarely we'll compare current day sales with next day. So for some reasons, if you want to compare, same formula. In the place of previous day, you'll get next day. There is no difference. When you want to compare current month sales with next month sales, just next month, guys. In the place of previous month, you'll get next month. So that it will give next month sales. I can compare current month sales with next month sales. Next quarter. When I want to compare current quarter with next quarter, I can compare it. Prithviraj, Dinesh, please talk to the front office team. Prithviraj and Dinesh, please talk to the front office team. So same, guys. Same. There is no difference there. There is no difference there. Look at this here. So when you want to compare current quarter with next quarter, calculate sum of sales next quarter. So when you want to compare current year with next year, calculate sum of sales next year. So it will give the next year sales. You can compare current year sales with next year sales. Sometimes what they'll ask you is, they will ask you to compare current year current month sales with last year same month sales. When it is a seasonal business, they don't ask you to compare current year current month sales with previous month sales. They don't ask you to compare current month sales with previous month sales. They'll ask you to compare current year current month sales to the last year same month sales. 2014. So for 2014 May month sales, I need to compare with 2013 May month sales. In interview, they'll ask this question, guys. Important question. When I want to compare current year sales with last year sales, how can I compare it? When it is a seasonal business, we can compare current year sales with last year sales. So when it is seasonal business, we can compare current year sales with last year sales. So here in the same situation here, you are comparing current quarter with previous quarter. Current quarter sales you are comparing with previous quarter. But I don't want to compare current quarter with previous quarter. I need to compare current year current quarter sales with last year same quarter sales. In the last year same quarter sales, I need to compare it. Current year current quarter sales, I need to compare with last year same quarter sales. Current year 2015 Q4, what is the sales we have? I need to compare with 2015 Q4. I need to compare with 2014 Q4. Now we are doing what? We are comparing current quarter sales with previous quarter, and we are giving a growth called how much it is. So when you compare with previous quarter, it is doing around 50 more sales, and it is 39% more it is doing. Instead of that, I need to compare current year current quarter to last year same quarter. For that, there is a function called same period last year. Same period last year. They might ask you the question in many ways, guys. What is same period last year function? How it will be helpful? Or else when I want to compare current quarter with previous quarter, how I can compare? So I want to compare current quarter in this year, current quarter with last year same quarter. You need to go and use a function called same period last year function. Just let me go here and let me write the formula. So to get the same period last year sales, just simple formula, go to the orders table, click on new measure. I need to get same period last year. I'm giving the name as what? Same period last year. So when I go here, there is a function called calculate. I need to pass the filter condition, calculate. What I need to calculate? Sum of sales. And here, previously, while writing the filter condition, I passed previous year function or previous quarter function. Previous quarter function. When you pass previous quarter, so for this quarter, it will give the previous quarter. When you pass previous quarter. But for this quarter, I don't want to compare with previous quarter. This time, in place of previous quarter, you guys need to pass same period last year. Same period last year function. To the same period last year function, you need to pass what? Date column. Just go and pass date column. Dates. Dim date of date. So this formula will always give you same period last year. Now tell me, guys. I'll show year-wise sales. Drag the year and drag the sales. Drag the sales. Sum of sales. I'll go and drag this measure. So which will give year-wise sales. When I drag previous year, it will give previous year sales. When I drag same period last year, someone tell me what output you will get. Same period last year. I'll go and drag. I created one measure with the name same period last year. So
you get the same output.
You will get same output or something else. Same output you will get it. For 2015, same period last year is what? 2014. Whatever you are seeing in the previous year sales, you'll get the same output in the same period last year also. When I go and drag it here, look at this. These two are showing exactly same values. For 2015, same period last year is 2014. It will show here. Even for the 2015, the previous year is 2014. For 2016, previous year is 2015. For 2016, same period last year is 2015. Same values it will show. Now tell me, guys, I'll go and use year-wise, quarter-wise sales. I'll go and drag year-wise, quarter-wise sales. Year-wise, quarter-wise, sum of sales. Sum of sales. When I go and drag same period last year here, there is a measure which we created. So I'll go and drag it here. When I drag this measure here, so tell me for 2014 Q1, what value you will get? For 2014 Q1, what value it will show? I can drag this formula here. When I drag it for 2014 Q1, what values it will show?
Blank.
What blank? Why blank? What it will try
As
to
we do not have 2013 quarter.
Yeah, it will try to compare that with last year, same time period. Last year, same time period is what? 2013 Q1. I don't have the data. It will show blank. First 4, it will show blank. For 2015 Q1, it is this. So it will show last year data this. Same period last year is this. It will show this value here. Look at this, how simply you are getting the values. When I drag it, first 4 values are blank. For 2015, the sales is this Q1. When you compare this with same period last year, the sales is this. I want to get a percentage quarter over quarter growth when compared to last year. So I want to get a simple formula again. How to get growth here? Select this, click on new measure, percentage